Speaking of people on the side of the road, something that I haven't told anybody here, I haven't told many people about, saved a man's life the other day.
Oh my God, John's getting jacked too.
I'm always fucking.
Is that weed water?
No, this is vodka soda.
Vodka soda.
Vodka
Wait,
soda.
like real alcohol?
Vodka soda, $4.15.
I need one today, Meg. All right, I need one. I got one here. I need one. Can I have one?
You can, John. Yeah.
Need one.
Get off my case, man.
Let me live.
Wait, but when you did this, like when you cracked that can, like I like.
You got thirsty?
I know, like I felt like the party vibe, like it was almost like a commercial where there's like After Effects on it, and all of a sudden like that color of your shirt, there was like purple sprinkles that like came out of the can,
wow,
and I felt it. Like I felt like a little music.
This guy's seeing purple sprinkles.
Yeah.
Mushroom. What do you got? Mushrooms?
You know what I saw the other day? Pissed me off, and I rarely get pissed off. Right? I'm never angry.
I think we have video
Yep,
clips.
the listeners of this show would agree.
Yeah, you're never
never
pissed
mad.
off.
So I'm driving to go pick up my daughter from dance, and there's a lady walking down the street underneath the train tracks, right? But in the street. Hoffman. And she's walking like a little bit with an attitude, hands up, Dunkin' Donut, huge Dunkin' Donuts cup in a hand, flings it in the middle of the street.
Oh yeah.
Just flung it
Full?
in the middle of the street.
Hello.
So I yelled at her that she's an animal.
Wow.
You're an animal.
And what happened?
She turned around and gave me the middle finger.
Nice.
It's funny that you say walking along Hoffman because I grew up right there, and I always had this feeling of like if you're walking on Hoffman Avenue, like in the modern era.
Well, I mean, it looked like she
No,
would possibly be going to the train.
I think
but
it depends on where in Hoffman. If you're down by like where the yellow cab place used to be, maybe you're going to the train.
Oh, she was by the closed up wall bounce.
Yeah. If you're walking like, and you know what is really Trouble City? Like in between West Babylon and Lindenhurst.
Yes, that long stretch.
Like if you're walking over there, like things didn't go right in your life. And I hate to make that, I hate to make that call, but it's like in Long Island,
You don't hate it.
in Long Island, when I see people walking like with a backpack,
Right.
like adults with a backpack,
Yep.
I'm like, something didn't go right.
Yeah, they're not hiking in the right place.
Something didn't go right.
just getting their
something
steps
go
in.
right. It's not like seeing like you're in fucking Boston or Manhattan and you're walking and you got your walking shoes on and you're doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. It's not that.
I once thought at night, in the middle of the night, coming home from Madison Square Garden, that I can walk from Babylon to Lindenhurst. That's not a move.
That's far.
It's far. It's a lot further than you think it is.
That's at least, I would say, 3 miles.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that.
1 a.m. and you're
Yeah.
half in the bag.
No, that's not a good time to do it. But like, that's an easy walk if you do it during the daytime.
Sure.
Take your time.
It wasn't.
That's the type of walk where you get halfway into it, you're like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
There's a lot of walks like that.
Got to the pond and I was like, this is ridiculous.
We walked all over fucking Long Beach last week.
Did you?
A lot of walking.
Again.
Any nice looking people around there?
Not yet. Not yet.
Nice looking
It's
people.
not open anymore. It's not
Not
open
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Speaking of people on the side of the road, something that I haven't told anybody here, I haven't told many people about, saved a man's life the other day.
Did you really?
Yep.
What?
For real?
Sunday afternoon.
What was happening?
Sunday afternoon.
Sunday-
You sound like Trump.
Mother's
Sunday
Day
afternoon.
Mother's Day, it was about 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that.
All right.
Was driving home from Patchogue, and they have like one of those roundabouts.
He wasn't trying to kill himself to leave his wife, right?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, pick the day.
Driving through one of those roundabouts, and I drive through, and I'm like gonna go all the way. Fucking roundabouts hard to talk about.
Roundabouts.
Yeah, not many around here, but I enjoy them. Like I like the situation of coming up to a roundabout and like, let's see who knows what they're doing.
Most don't.
Most of them.
Pop quiz. Does Megan know what a roundabout is?
Yeah, but I don't call it that. I think that's for boomers. I would call it a traffic circle.
Interesting.
Interesting. Anyway, so I came up to this roundabout, and I look over to the side of the road, and there's a guy laying on his back, like done. His feet are in the sidewalk, and his body is in like the wood chips.
In the middle of the roundabout?
Well, on the side,
Okay.
off to the side.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, wow, that someone's got to do something here. So I go around the roundabout like 3 or 4 times just to make sure this guy's like not moving, and I'm honking my horn to try to get him to move.
Right.
And I'm like, I got to do something. And I'm like on the phone with my wife also, and she's like, just pull over. So I pull over, and I'm like yelling at him, like, dude, you're right, and I put my hand up, nothing, out.
Like hand up where? Like onto his
By
face?
his nose.
By his nose.
Yeah. And he was not breathing.
Was he wearing a jacket?
So then, coincidentally, a cop car goes by because the 5th precinct is right there.
Right.
And I jump in front of the cop car, and I'm like, this guy's not alive over here.
You might want to check this dude out.
I
Yeah.
think we got a down guy.
So they got him. He's like,
Oh,
wow, he's not
God.
breathing. So they do like CPR on
He
him and
literally
shit.
told you he wasn't breathing?
Well, he said it out loud. He was
Wow.
speaking directly
Right,
to
right,
me.
right,
I wasn't
right.
doing anything.
But he heard that. You heard that.
Yeah, and just like
Yeah.
saved his leg,
He
got
came
him
back to
breathing
life?
again, and then they put him in an ambulance. I don't know what happened after that, but
Wow.
Damn.
I hope that guy
Wow.
sees this.
I don't think he's gonna.
He wasn't breathing.
Was he young or old?
40s, probably fucked up.
How long could you not be breathing
No,
for?
if you're laying on the side of a roundabout not breathing and you're in your 40s, you're definitely fucked up.
Backpack jacket?
Well, maybe he set out on a 3-mile walk and it didn't work out good.
How long could you not
That's
be breathing?
really sad. Good for you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. I don't know how long he wasn't breathing for.
I feel like things like that in life, like you got to be that kind of person. You got to be like sometimes there's situations to where you got to do
gotta.
that. You can't be the person that keeps driving.
I think people do that more for animals than humans. They'll stop for a stray dog walking in the middle of the road than a guy laying on the floor.
I've done shit like that a bunch of times in life.
You saved a dude?
Well, I tried to save a woman once in the fucking Caribbean Ocean, and fucking when I got there,
Yeah, but she wasn't really dying.
she looked like she was.
That was the problem.
Oh, is that when he was swimming across and she
Yeah.
told him to go fuck himself? I don't need you.
That was so crazy.
You were on drugs, weren't you?
Maybe.
I think you were.
Um,
We tried to save a bird. I mean, that doesn't really
Recently?
count. Yeah, like 2 days ago.
The fact that you said tried means dead at this point,
Yeah,
right?
died.
Okay.
Died.
All right.
The internet said, put it in a cardboard box in the shade. This thing was freezing. Put it in a cardboard box in the shade. The parents might come back and get it. How would the parents come and get their bird?
In a box?
Not only in a box.
mean
Did
the
you
mo-
cover
like
it?
the mama
the,
bird?
The mama bird might come back. I think it's all bullshit. Might come back and get the bird. How are they going to get the bird? How are they going to carry the bird?
Well, you weren't
They're
supposed to
gonna
put the lid
fucking
on.
put him in his beak, and they're gonna fucking.
Weren't supposed to put the lid on it. my son cried. I felt bad. He really wanted to. He was doing the best he could for it. And me right away, I'm like, don't touch it. You're gonna get diseases. Don't.
This is the time of year. There's a lot of like babies.
Yes.
You know,
Like
May.
people die.
No. Spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baby animals.
all the animals.
you ever interact with a dead person? You ever like touch a dead person?
To have a touch a dead person. I mean, in a casket. Give him a little hand tap.
Little hand tap.
For what?
Yeah.
Just like
A final.
Good luck up
kick
there.
out.
or down there.
Yeah. I hope you're up there.
I got a guy who owns a funeral a funeral parlor. He's
That's
really
weird.
really funny guy. He would be a good guest. Like he's hysterical.
I
And
think
he's young.
that's-
He's our age.
I think that's very interesting.
Huh?
I think that's a very interesting job.
I think we should have him on.
Does he live there?
Um,
Like in the same house?
I don't
with
know.
all the
Maybe he's a
dead people?
vampire. He's a character, big time character.
It's got to be. He deals with dead people all day.
And all he does is cracks jokes.
Whoa, hello.
That was a good.
Crash out.
That was a computer swip. Swip?
Oh my God.
I'm
let's start
swipping right
over.
now. No, but did I ever tell you about the time that I found a dead guy in Dominican Republic?
I don't think so.
Fucking, I was at my wife's house, my father-in-law's house, and I was supposed to catch a bus to go 2 hours south to the capital city because we were trying to do some business. And me, my father-in-law, and this guy the night before were knocking him back hard. And everybody wakes up in the morning pretty hungover. And we drink coffee together, and everybody's lamenting like the hangover. And this guy's like, all right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go lay down. My car was at like the mechanic shop, and I was waiting for them to call to to like either figure out whether we're gonna take the bus or take my car. And so he's like, I'm gonna go lay down. When if we're taking the bus or we're taking your car, just come get me, and I'll be ready to go. So I go down to his house. This is like, maybe we were drinking coffee at 8 a.m. So this is probably like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I go and I'm like, no, well, we gotta go. And I'm shouting into the house and nobody's answering. So I'm knocking on the door, nobody's answering. So I walk inside and like quiet, nobody's there. I keep advancing in and I go to his bedroom and I see that he's laying on the bed. Yeah. And over there they use mosquito nets because they don't have air conditioner and stuff. Right. And it's all like, it's at the countryside. And his feet are dangling off the bed like this, like outside of the mosquito net. And so I go over to him, and now I'm starting to have the instinct of like, yo, wake up, bro, we gotta go. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to feel it. I'm not sure, but I'm starting to feel something's not right.
Yeah, he seems weird.
So I go kick his fucking foot.
Seems cold.
I kick his foot. His foot's like, like I pull the mosquito net off of him. I push him, nothing. I go to touch his face, his fucking face is cold, and he's dead. So wait a second, this gets even better. So now...
This isn't when you got blamed for the dead guy.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay, so, you did tell that part.
I mean, I hope it gets better.
Well, it gets better, it gets funny. Newsflash.
Because it's not great so far.
He died. He was actually dead, but the crazy part was... So I walk out of the house.
Yeah, they blame the gringo.
And there's like, it's like small street and like there's people in front and they're doing their fucking things. And this other guy that we know, his name is Horatio. And I'm like, Horatio, I think Nuno's fucking dead. So he goes in and he checks him and he's like, yeah, he's dead. And he walks out. It's almost like a movie. He's like, Nuno's fucking dead. And the fucking gringo found him. And like,
see?
It was all of a sudden, there was like 100 people on the scene. Like, we don't know what happened. This guy fucking, and all of a sudden I wound up in a scenario to where like nobody know how this guy died.
I would have got out of
He
this
was
so
alive
fast.
a few hours ago. I was the only person to know what happened.
Yeah, that's weird.
And like there was like a weird speculation like moving through the room.
Have you killed
And my father-in-law had to like fucking get in the middle of it and be like, get the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He didn't do it. I did it.
Yeah.
And like this gringo found him and his pants were down for some reason. This guy blew him to death.
Oh my God.
Why is his ass bleeding?
Imagine somebody got blown to death.
I wouldn't mind it.
I am sure it's happened.
Not
Not a bad way to go.
But yeah, that really happened. That was a crazy fucking experience. That was a crazy experience.
I would have ran away.
Well, where was going to run to?
I would have looked so guilty.
If I ran away, that would have made it worse.
I know.
The funeral, like, how do you get into that line of work?
Family. I think it's straight up family. I don't.
We're
Yeah,
definitely
I think
having
it's
him on as
family.
a guest. He's a fucking.
I know another one. My friend Emily, her dad did it, and she's always telling me stories about like he would like find people dead on the toilet, like still shitting and stuff.
Oh my.
Or like
gosh.
people would be like too heavy, so like they just like throw them down the stairs
No.
to get them out.
To get him out of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
I'm kidding.
We have a family friend. That's one.
What?
And like it's like we have a family friend that's one that's only a few years older than me, but like good plug to have. Because when you're like dealing with something like that, like it's good to know someone.
Well, here's the scoop on that. Like the thing that you're supposed to do that almost nobody does is you gotta buy that shit when you're young and you're healthy. Because the worst thing is somebody dies and you're responsible for that, and you gotta go in there and deal with that like without like in that emotional state.
What are you saying? Last minute casket buy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The best way to do that is you buy your tombstone, your casket, you pay for the whole thing up front. And you pay for it like 20 years early.
I don't want to do that.
No, because what's worse is that, and I've been through this too, is that like somebody's dead and now you're in there and the guy's like, yeah, well, all these fucking options and like, it's fucking,
Yeah, where are you going to put them now?
10, 15, 20 grand like that.
That's a sin.
Bro, just fucking light me on fire.
That's a, yeah, seriously.
And now you're in a situation like when my mom
Totally.
died, I'm like, my mom's dead. What the
Yeah.
fuck? And my father's like a fucking zombie. Like, you know, I mean, figuring out whether or not he's got the money to pay for it. He's gonna write him a bad check. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll write this motherfucker a check. And what are they gonna do? Pop the fucking coffin out of the ground? but
Yeah,
long story short,
post-date it?
yeah, exactly. Long story short is that you don't want to have to make decisions like that when you're under that level of
I get
emotional. But like a lot of things people don't do is they don't plan for the future, you know?
Listen, sometimes you gotta die.
Sometimes you gotta die.
Megan, you ever find a dead body? It'd be great if like all four of us have found a dead body.
But I think you can handle it.
I'd be fine if I never did.
Half dead.
I think you can handle it if you had to, you know? You never know what you can handle.
I mean, you have no choice. You have no choice.
When you're in the water, you gotta swim.
I mean, what do you gotta do? You like alert someone else and then, you know, they take care of it.
Yeah,
No,
but I don't think you have to move it.
No,
right?
but think about how hard people freak out over like fucking the littlest things.
Well, like a dead body? Or are you saying that's a big thing?
No, that's a big thing. Yeah, that's a big thing. Like,
Hey, I found another dead body this week. You know?
It's a rough week. Ugh.
Yikes.
All right.
Anyway, welcome back to Who Are These Guys?
wait, so can I give a shout out to fucking? I worked out with TJ Lynch this morning at his gym, and got to give him a shout out, man. His place is incredible.
Where is it?
It's in West Islip. Fucking worked out with him. Did a cold plunge. Didn't bring my my bathing suit because I didn't think through that. So
Did
like,
you
I'm,
take his?
so I'm like,
share his
I'm like,
bathing
no. I'm like, so I just
Skinny
go.
dipped?
I'm like, should I just go in? Should I just go in my underwear? And he's like, yeah, sure, it doesn't matter. But then he's like, before he wants me to go in the cold plunge, he's like, I want you to lay down and do this breathing exercise. And I'm in my underwear, and I'm like, I gotta go put my fucking shorts back on.
You felt uncomfortable?
Yeah,
It was rising.
But you know, that aside, the guy did a great job. Awesome place. Really good at being a
That's
trainer.
cool.
That's cool. People fucking, you like to see people succeed.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. You like
Figure
to
it out.
see people just fucking go for it. Try something.
What's the story with Reiki? What is that?
This thing?
What?
Isn't it like a Reiki, like a massage?
Maybe.
Like they rake you? Like Reiki.
Meg knows about it.
You know about
I
Reiki,
almost said
Megan?
Meg. Meg knows about it.
No, it's like
like
yeah,
energy. It's like
healing.
chakras.
It's massage plus energy healing.
Pseudo-scientific form of energy healing.
Like crystals and shit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say like
Laying, yeah, you got to put your hands on certain pressure points.
yeah, but it's also like I've seen people like do like things like to where they don't actually touch you. They just hover over you and like suck the energy out.
Yeah.
There's a different way to do that.
People swear by that.
Yeah.
By that Reiki stuff.
We should start like a new trend. Like we give massages, but we hit the pressure points that make you like piss yourself, and everybody has to like leave the massage place. Or you give them a shower. You make them pay for a shower at the end. That would be a trend. I'm telling you right now.
I think
People,
there's places where they do all kinds of stuff.
people will be peeing all over each other. It would be great.
Oh my god.
I think they have places like that.
You think there's a pressure point that makes you pee?
100%.
Really?
If there's
Really?
I
yeah.
would love to learn that.
If there's a pressure point that can like cripple you and make you fall to the ground, there's definitely a pee pressure point.
I don't think so.
Definitely. There's probably a shit one too.
Urination pressure.
What about the other one?
Throwing up or
No.
pooping?
No.
The
Ejaculate.
yogurt stuff.
Oh no, that's no
pressure
pressure
point.
point
Oh,
for
he's
that.
got it.
Yeah, I know. You always got to go there. You got to work that up.
I'm
before
not
it
the only
goes.
one always going
That's my
there.
favorite pressure point.
By far.
Fuck the pee one, or the poop one, or the feeling better one, you know, or whatever it is.
It's in descending order.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, has Reiki been around forever? Like, these things, have they been around forever?
I've
Or,
known
like,
about it for a
who
long time.
starts that?
Reiki,
Who makes that
yeah.
up?
Same guy who does the pressure
Dr.
point for
Reiki?
piss.
Megan Reiki?
Maybe.
Dr. Megan Reiki.
This says the Japanese.
Oh, Japanese.
Fuck.
Have
They
you
started.
have you ever been Reiki'd?
No.
That's not up your alley.
Never have I ever been Reiki'd.
I think I could see you doing it, though.
I don't think so. I think she's. I don't think she's like what's the word?
Do you like massages? Like people touching you?
Never have I ever had a massage.
See? She might not like that feeling.
I don't know. You know what scares me? Cupping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what is that?
I hate that.
It's supposed to be great,
bruise
but
it
it
makes.
looks bad.
But what is it great for?
I've had it done. It's not
Muscles?
Tension, no?
I
what is it?
I've gotten like I've had it done in sessions where like, they're also doing like massage and PT. I never felt like any kind of like, oh yeah, that alone did fucking, you know.
Right. I learned about that during the Olympics with the swimmers.
They have those bruises all over
Yeah.
them.
I think that's where
blood
everybody
flow?
learned about it.
Yep.
Michael Phelps. That's the
Yeah.
That's the guy that introduced
Michael
that
Feckety.
to the world.
I see basketball players with that now.
Cupping.
Like they'll play a game and they've got those bruises all
First
over
of
them.
all, basketball players are wearing way too many clothes. What's going on the
Yeah,
court?
I don't like that either.
They're wearing pants. They're wearing like long sleeve
Full
shirts.
fucking leotards underneath.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I never
So
liked the whole-
weird.
I don't like compression pants under your shorts look. I've never liked that.
And they're like 7'3". They look like trees. It's so crazy.
They've got like full like what do you call
Leggings.
those? Like green suits on, like green screen
Yeah.
suits on.
Yeah. It's so weird.
I don't like that. It's the European guys do that a lot, or they'll have like one full leg, and it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like
Weird.
fucking.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
stepped
well,
out of
if
the
you're gonna
circus.
do it, do both.
Well, that's to get noticed. 100%.
I think so.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like if you have an injury, maybe too. It helps keep you warm or something, keep you loose.
It's garbage.
Loose legs.
Interesting. A lot of sports. Going to another Red Sox game tonight.
Are you really?
Again?
Actually,
What are you, super fan?
I have no idea what's happening.
Do they
We
still?
had a friend reach out and say, "Do you want to go?" And we said, "Okay, fine."
I
That's
meant
great.
wait, who reached out and said you want to go?
A friend.
One of our friends.
I love that. Do they still sell hot dogs in a piece of bread? Like it's not like a hot dog roll; it's a piece of bread.
I've seen hot dog buns.
Oh, okay. They used to do
Yeah.
a piece of bread.
In the 1940s?
No, when I was 11.
I'm gonna grab a hot dog tonight. TBD.
Yeah, go for it.
They're too expensive at a live event.
Jesus Christ.
I can't do it. You're spending $7 for a hot dog.
It's worth it. You're feeling
What
it.
the
You
fuck
know,
else
you're
are
in
you
the
gonna do
moment.
when
Sausage and
go there?
peppers.
That's not expensive. That's 19.
It's like $10. Nah, it's like $10.
But you feel like that's worth it? Not
I'll
those
tell
not?
you tonight. I'll get the pricing for you, Kurt, and I'll report back.
I could guarantee you a hot dog is $7.50 for a hot dog.
Probably.
That's 3 bites for me and
Probably.
you, John. That's 3 bites.
2 maybe.
Yeah.
Katie messaged me today. She's like, "You want to go to the Knicks game tonight?" And I'm like, yeah, if it's free." She's like, "No, $400, row 1." I'm like, "I'm out."
No way. Row 1?
Yeah, well, row 1 of a section.
Oh,
I don't know what section.
Not court.
Probably section 400. You know?
She wasn't going to pay for you?
No.
Come on.
Yeah.
I would
Hey,
So I'm
So
going to the
she's
Knicks
going.
game tonight.
You are?
No, I'm kidding.
$400 for
That'd be
courtside.
cool,
That'd be like I'd pay for that.
It's a no-brainer. I'd pay for it too.
I didn't give a fuck, but I would do that.
Trip somebody.
Tracy Morgan.
That's crazy.
$400. You sit next to Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, I'd do it.
There's never any regular people courtside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like regular people like us?
Yeah.
Regular
I
people?
think so. I mean, they're rich people. I don't know how regular they are.
We used to have at Claire Rose, we used to have a quarter share of courtside seats. Sean and I sat courtside once at the Knicks game. We sat right next to what's her face, Lala.
Allah.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Like
It was
how
cool.
much do they sell those tickets?
Yeah, you could buy them. I think you got to buy a season ticket though.
Oh,
So you'll get like companies will buy like shares of them.
got it.
You know?
It's crazy how close they are to
It's
the
cool.
court.
Oh yeah,
It's got to be cool, but
Yeah.
but like that's one of the only
Dangerous.
sports. Yeah, it's one of the only sports you're so close to
oh,
them.
you're dealing with professionals.
Yeah, it's true.
They know what they're doing.
Can't believe you didn't say yes.
For $400?
It's a Knicks
That's a
game.
lot of money.
It is
That's
a lot.
of
If
money.
it's close, I would do it.
Nah.
What are you paying for jet tickets
It's a whole
one
thing.
weekend? $250.
You got to get
Yeah.
on the train. You got to get there.
Yeah, but that's the easiest.
What am I wearing? You know.
It's the
That.
playoffs right now, right? It's like big deal.
You're wearing a jersey and
Big
blue
deal.
shorts.
To the game? You dressing up like a player? No.
Part
I
of me
would
wants to
think you
get an
would wear a
NBA
jersey.
jersey.
What?
Part of me wants to get an NBA
What?
jersey, like throw it back when,
To do what with?
just to have it. I don't want a soccer jersey too.
I'll stop it. Can't stand there.
For the summertime, like a basketball jersey's nice in the
For the
summertime.
summertime, exactly right.
To wear
exactly
around.
right.
Yeah.
Like an old
Jerseys are
school,
cool.
like USA basketball jersey.
Jordan number 9.
Why are you laughing so hard?
him in a basketball jersey.
Is that funny?
Yes, it's that funny. Eating seeds or something.
Now I'm gonna get it. Now that's it. I'm getting it. I'm gonna do a podcast.
Popping seeds. I'm
gonna do this podcast in a fucking NBA jersey in the summertime.
God.
Mark my words.
The Knicks make it to the Final Four. Get a jersey.
I gotta manscape myself.
I'm not a fan of like the grown adult wearing a jersey. No offense to people who do it, but it's just not. It's too much, you know.
Yeah, in I'd say 8 out of 10 contextual situations, it doesn't look cool.
I'm sorry.
Every once in a while you see it and it's cool, but it's more not cool than it is cool.
I wear a Steeler
I was
jersey.
about to say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
That's all right. No, that's fine.
I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah.
I have like 2 Pittsburgh Pirate jerseys that I would wear.
Like baseball jersey? Baseball jerseys actually might be the coolest jerseys.
Why?
It's just a shit.
I was gonna say much better than a man's tank top jersey for sure.
Or a football jersey.
For sure.
Because it's cool. Like the gray Yankees one with the button down, it's nice.
But it's just a shirt.
I got Mike that one last year. I was hyped up about
It's the best one.
What do you think about hockey? I think hockey's very out of place for a regular shirt, right? It's a weird, the strings up here and
But
stuff.
that's a look though.
kinda
People
think
that wear
that's
hockey
cool.
hockey jerseys are a look. It's like kind
I'm
of like
kind of hot on hockey right now.
it's kind of like a hippies
bit.
kind of wear hockey jerseys.
You watching the Boston Bruins too?
Well, I mean, they are on the TV sometimes. Yes, but we're watching the Rangers.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
All right.
Talk about anxiety.
Yeah.
Oof, they were terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Your dad
Hockey
likes
ju-
hockey, right?
My dad's like his number one.
Yeah.
A hockey jersey, I feel like you have to wear with a
dudes.
hooded sweatshirt underneath it.
Yeah.
That's the only acceptable
That's
way
so cool.
of
Like I
wearing
think that's cool
a
on a
hockey
guy.
jersey. The only acceptable way. No offense to people who don't wear it that way, but don't wear it that way.
How else would you wear it?
Just with a t-shirt on underneath. Like or nothing, just skin to skin to jersey.
Skin down, Dad.
I've seen it on top of the hoodie and it looks, decent. Like, if you're a well put together person and you style it out the right way.
Yeah, it's a look. What's weird is the professional teams, but then they do the giveaways of the other sports jersey. That was not, I didn't explain that properly. But you go to a Yankee game, 2 weeks from now, it's Juan Soto basketball jersey giveaway day.
That
So it's
doesn't
like a
make any sense.
Yankee basketball jersey.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a money grab.
You're trying
Speaking
giving it away.
Oh, it's a give it away. Sorry.
Speaking of fashion, has anybody seen fucking Mark Zuckerberg lately, rocking the chains and the oversized t-shirts?
No.
No? Nobody pays attention to Zuck?
Couldn't care less.
Oh, wow. That was fucking
Attention to Zuck.
shot down there hard. Couldn't care
didn't
less.
see-
No,
I
I
honestly-
just
Oh,
It's not in the news as much as I
Megan
thought it
was
would
just
be.
shut your fucking mouth. This is not interesting to me.
no, I don't care about those people. Or things.
Facebook boy.
Yeah, well, no, he's going through a phase where he's fashion forward a little bit.
Meta, baby.
I think it's just funny,
Interesting.
He never did that.
I did see the girl's dress that was, what was that, Zendaya or something like that? She wore a dress made of sand? That was weird. She had to get carried around because they couldn't move. Or else the sand.
The whole red carpet,
Was that the Met
carpet
Ball?
thing is
I think
weird.
it was the Met, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very strange thing.
Yeah, that's where the weirdo.
So weird.
So weird.
Yeah.
I saw a video of who's the guy Thor, Chris Hemsworth, and they were he was with his wife and he was walking out and they did a close up on his feet and he was doing this weird thing with his feet, he kept on bouncing on his feet, we didn't really notice it, but he was doing this. I don't know, a thing. He was posing, but trying to pretend he was playing it cool.
Right.
He wasn't playing it cool at all. His feet were doing this fucking. And I was what the fuck is he doing with his feet?
It's weird.
It was really funny.
Everybody's weird.
It's very weird. Would not want to do that.
What's going on in Meg's world?
I don't got anything right now.
What's going on in Meg's world?
I feel fucking great. I could go.
Let's hear it. A lot of sports. Other than
No.
that, what's going on?
Not too much. We're good. We're good. The sun is shining. We did go, so we went to Long Beach.
Yeah.
And Jesse got, remember how we were talking about treating ourselves and how Jesse doesn't just get treats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse got an ice cream
Oh,
cone.
boy. Holy shit.
Mint chocolate chip?
So all I wanted to do was go to this place, and it just so happens that we were on the boardwalk next to this soft serve ice cream
It
place.
was
Only
right.
do
It was
soft serve.
it was at the bottom of our hotel.
We were staying there. Oh, Thumbs up. So we get cones at like 2:30 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful day. Like kind of a rogue move, but it was fun.
It's good.
Me and John get our cones. Jesse goes, I'm going to get a dip cone. So he gets vanilla ice cream with the chocolate dip.
Bonnet.
Guys, like, I don't remember the last time I had an ice cream cone. We sit down, and me and John, civilized, methodical. We are taking
They're like
our time.
licking.
We're
They're
having
going
our
like
ice
this.
cream. Me and John are
One
looking
lick,
at each other.
two
We're like,
licks.
this is so good. We're doing a little once around the
Yeah,
bottom.
ice
Make
cream
sure it doesn't
cone
drip.
strategy.
There is a strategy. There's an absolute strategy.
100%.
Did his phone?
We're like,
He
this
needed
is
a
so
cup.
great. John's like, pistachio. You haven't had that in forever. Like, we're really soaking it up. You turn to your right. Jesse is covered in vanilla ice cream. The boardwalk has chocolate all over it. He's in shorts. When I tell you vanilla ice cream all over his leg hair. Now
Did we lose her?
Did we lose her?
What happened?
ice cream. We haven't touched the cone. Jesse is halfway down his cone already. It was insane. Like, truly like watching a little kid have his first ice cream cone. It was nuts.
And then like I didn't have napkins, so like,
The thing that I didn't understand
No,
about...
and then
Go ahead.
Go
I know what
ahead.
you're going to say. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, no, he goes, do you have napkins? I have a few napkins in my hand. I give them to him. He wipes his hands and he gives them back to me and says, I'm going to go get more. I said, no, take them and throw it out now. Like, even that part, he couldn't understand what to do.
I noticed it right away. Like, I looked over at him and he had like ice cream on his lips. That was just like right there. And you had to have felt it, but he just left it there. Like he had this white ring, and I'm like, you don't feel that on your on your lips? Like, lick that off.
Doesn't eat ice cream.
First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. All right, I don't eat anything like this. I can't do that. I don't know. Can't do that.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's plain ice cream.
I don't want to
cone.
fucking lick an ice cream cone. I don't lick it.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
And just like New York City, the whole time he's like, this is really good. This is really good. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking ice cream. It's a beautiful day. We're having a great time. Where I'm like, it was like groundbreaking. I'm like, you ever take your kids to get ice cream? Like, do it more often. It's like one of life's little pleasures.
Oh my gosh.
So
Wow.
it was classic. And he was done a full, 5.5 minutes before John and I were done.
Oh, that is
Taking
so
our
funny.
That was so enjoyable.
It was a good ice cream cone.
Get it with a cup next time. Put it in the cup upside down.
This guy just went like right for the top. He was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm looking at him, like looking at it, and he's like,
He doesn't know how to eat ice cream cone. That's what it comes down to. That's amazing. Holy
It
cow.
was so good. And like just like on his legs. I'm like, how did you get ice cream on your leg hair?
What do these things melt? What
she got the freaking, they had a dip where it was every topping together, almost like an everything bagel.
Oh, that's
But it was
crazy.
rainbow
Yeah.
sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles, crunchies, nuts.
Gummy
It was
bears.
so good.
Oh no, like
It was
all of
so
like the
good.
traditional,
Yeah.
like dusty toppings.
Yeah. Yeah, that you would like roll a cone in. They
Yeah.
had a mixture, like a combo platter. It was
Never
so
seen
good.
that before.
No, that's
Me
interesting.
neither.
It was
What
nice.
about how we thought we were walking into a Game of Thrones party?
Oh,
What?
So Brian has another restaurant out there in Long Beach.
Oh, does he really?
Atlantic Beach, called Beginnings,
Good for him.
and they're looking on the menu online, and it's like it's Game of Thrones theme night. So like we're like, he didn't tell me that. I didn't know that. So we were nervous. Like, are we walking into fucking Middle Earth over there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are we gonna walk in and people
Yeah.
are dressed up as lizards? Lizards, wizards. But shout out to Brian and Ricky of Beginnings.
I think you would have done pretty good.
they
at
hooked
that.
us up. Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't prepared.
It was
for that.
great.
I wasn't prepared for that.
they had it on the TVs and shit. Like for a while, I was like, the Rangers are playing
The Game of Thrones?
the movies. Yeah, they
What are
play 'em.
people watching them?
They have a whole
Yeah.
menu that's like, you start off with like a Middle Earth board or whatever it is, and it's got charcuterie on it.
Dragon eggs.
But they hooked us up. They fucking sent everything out. They put this thing on the menu. It was cute.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
cute.
it's nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good
They
spot.
gave us a
They-
dessert
oh my
sampler.
God.
You missed out. You
Yeah,
fucking
the
prick.
dessert.
The dessert sampler. Also, if I could just give one little level of criticism, stop with all the different fonts on the menu. Just make it one font.
Oh, too many fonts on the menu. I don't like that. That's like a diner. It gets confusing.
It was a big
Yeah,
menu.
it was
a
crazy.
lot of things on the menu. But it was
A lot
great.
of stuff. It was really good.
They knocked it out.
It was really good.
What was
Really
that
nice.
fucking sausage that they had? What was the one that had?
What was it called? It was
Rope
called
sausage?
Rope
Shit.
sausage. Yeah.
What's that mean?
It was just regular
Yeah.
sausage, but it was nice.
The crispy fucking rice cakes with the fucking salmon, fucking tartar. That was nice.
Those
Tuna tartar?
quesadillas,
Yeah.
those brisket quesadillas. Holy shit.
Oh, you guys got a lot of stuff. I'm
Yeah,
starving.
that
they just kept
s'mores
sending it
bar.
out.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Shout out.
4
beginners.
drinks. It took me 18 hours to recover from 4 beverages.
Oh yeah,
So-
you looked the next day.
I
I
was-
was worried for you.
Fucked up on Friday.
4 beverages.
Oh my God. We went to breakfast and I ordered toast. I took 2 bites. I said, "Who wants my toast?" Got a coffee, couldn't drink it. It was so bad.
What kind of
but,
drinks
you
did
live
you
and
have?
learn.
Like special drinks?
Spicy margs.
I had 2 spicy margaritas, 1 espresso martini, and then a vodka soda.
Ooh, that's all over the place.
Yeah, she's 67
Too
pounds.
many. Yeah,
Man.
too many.
Wish
And we were home by like 10:30, so I don't know what went down. But anyway, it's okay. We live and we learn.
Rob go?
No.
No.
Nice.
it was
Should have
fun.
went, Kurt.
Do people
Anna Maria Senza went.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Do people really I haven't seen her in forever. Do people vacation spot to Long Beach from other states?
Yes.
Yes?
I think so. Yep.
That's interesting to me.
But we were kind of saying that the whole time. Like it feels weird over there. It feels like it's like not. It's like it's cool, but it's also kind of ghetto, and it's kind of like those like some of the buildings look like it's South Beach, Miami. Some of the buildings look like it's fucking.
I heard it wasn't as nice
projects.
as it used to be.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Oh yeah?
It's way nicer than it used to be.
One of my buddies who
You think
lived there
so?
said it's getting a little worse.
No,
It
it's
felt that way to me.
It's way nicer. It used to be way worse
I don't know what it was. I never went to Long
because there's a lot of brand new houses.
Beach. Okay.
So what happened was like the hurricane. There was a lot of illegal apartments there.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure.
then when the hurricane, and they were like basement apartments.
Yeah.
You know, and the hurricane came and wiped it all out, and they had to rebuild. Like every house now has to be, or starting to have to be on stilts.
Okay.
So they're brand new. Like they look like they're out of like California. Some of the houses.
Wow.
And so there's actually less people. But I think what people do from other states is that you can like rent a house for like a month, you know,
Yeah.
and you're there.
But there's no like boardwalk amusement park. Like there's no rides like these other states like Delaware and Maryland. Like that's why I was wondering if people really visit there or people just rent apartments and they live there. Like,
Well, I think the appeal is going to the beach, not the amusement parks on the boardwalks.
hey, people got kids. All right, you got to do something with them.
Yeah,
They
take 'em to
can't
the
just
beach.
sit at the beach
Have
all
you-
day.
Bury them.
Yeah. Have you been to Coney Island?
I've never been to Coney Island.
I don't think I have
I
either.
don't-
Interestingly enough.
I've never been to Coney Island. I wouldn't feel comfortable there because I don't know the area. I feel like that's I don't
Did you
know.
know the area in Disney World before you got there?
I just feel like good point. I just feel like Coney Island is a place that like you grow up with. I feel like you're there
Interesting.
when from a kid.
I can see that.
But there's a weird scene over there. There's like kind of like half like people take their kids there, half like drug addicts roam around.
Sure.
half,
That's great.
Half artists hang out there. Like there's a little pocket down there.
Sure.
You've been?
No,
That
I
was
haven't.
where the half marathon was going to end there.
Yeah.
Mm.
That it goes through Brooklyn and ends in Coney Island.
Coney Island, I think I'm gonna draw a parallel, even though I've never been there. There's similarities to like Venice Beach, like how Venice Beach is like it's touristy, but it's also kind of like seedy and weird, but it's got a lot of like deep culture because it's been there for forever.
Yeah.
I think Coney Island is kind of similar.
It's got a lot of circus. Like I think of Coney Island, I think of the circus.
Yeah.
Circus freaks.
Sideshows.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sideshows, weirdos is probably
Maybe it's
like
because of the beer,
half man, half girl.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't there
There's a
Coney
merman.
Island beer or something? And
Yeah,
it's
there's a
got like
Coney
all
Island
kinds of like
brewery.
weird circus shit.
Yeah. Merman.
Interesting.
I went to a
Mermaid.
beer festival there. Remember the brand Lagunitas?
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
They had like
Bud
a
Oh
has them
yeah,
now.
something.
they had like
Yeah.
a touring like carnival
Sideshow.
beer festival. Yeah, and I went there and it was in Coney Island. And I think it was a good time. I don't really remember much, but it was fun.
I remember that show Carnival. That was awesome on HBO, and they just cut that down. But that's many years ago.
That was a weird show.
That was very
Great
weird.
show.
That was a really weird show.
Good versus evil. It was great.
Good storyline.
Loved it.
Who was the evil guy?
The midget, I think. Oh no, the preacher.
The preacher. That's right.
John has a thought.
Yeah, John does have a thought.
Has anybody watched that that show on Netflix with
Trying Baby Reindeer.
No, not that one.
Ugh.
Give up on that one.
You did?
No, I watched the whole thing, but like, don't worry, you're not missing too much. It's just weird.
It was weird.
What's the one with what's his face? John, the LA show.
Oh, everybody's in LA.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's good.
surprisingly
Never even heard of it.
amazing.
Heard it's good.
Everybody's in L.A.
It's like it was
Is it
live.
thriller?
It was 6 to 7 episodes, and it was live. And he starts off the show. He's
Got
like,
everybody show up.
yeah, great, amazing.
But who
Wait,
is that
who
guy?
did it?
You know that guy?
Yeah, he's a famous comedian.
I don't know.
Who is it?
He's married to Olivia Munn. John, what the fuck is his name? From The
Olivia Munn's
Bear.
hot.
God, she's so
Olivia Munn's hot.
He was in The Bear.
good.
Look it up, Meg. John, I'm losing his last name right now. It's
Called
here.
Everybody's in LA. John Mulvaney.
John Mulvaney. Yeah,
Oh, I'm not a huge fan of him. Baby J,
it's good.
not a big fan of him. He's a huge cokehead. He just came out.
It said that?
He went away for like 2
Yeah,
years
I think.
before his Baby J special.
Who is he in the
He
Bear?
needed help bad.
He's in one episode.
He's
at
married
the
to
table.
Olivia Munn.
Yeah, they have a kid.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Olivia Munn smoking.
Super disappointing.
She has breast cancer.
Oh.
She had breast
what
cancer.
what are you bringing that up
I
for?
mean, she's still smoking.
Great show though. Like every episode is about like a part of LA. So like the
Okay.
first episode was like titled like Coyotes. You know, because LA famously has like coyotes that come down into the city.
Yeah.
And it was like they'd have like one serious wildlife person on, then they'd have like Tracy Morgan on, you know, who like or Jerry Seinfeld, I think was on that one. Big
Yeah, he had heavy hitters like Will
heavy
Ferrell
hitters.
and shit.
Yep, heavy
Yeah.
hitters.
That's interesting.
And then there was one fucking Flea he's out of his mind.
Yeah, you
He's a
said that.
national treasure. Bro, he comes out and he's just like, everybody thought I was lost. I was just at Denny's. You know?
He is funny.
It was great. It was just like a smorgasbord of different things. One of the episodes was like earthquakes, you know.
Okay. That's
Cool.
interesting.
And live. It was live.
That's crazy that it's live.
They're doing more live stuff.
They are doing one. They have to do something to get people to pay the $19.99.
Yeah, they're hurting.
I think so.
They're hurting in the content production world. I've been listening a lot about that.
Netflix?
Yes.
But back to Baby
the
Reindeer
quality
real quick.
of what they're putting out.
I thought the acting was
Well,
is
because
horrible.
the fucking scale is so outrageous. It's insane. This is impossible. Like, you can't feed that pipeline.
Well, what I was listening to about how like the next big thing is that all of these studios are going to be gobbled up by the big tech companies.
Yeah, yeah, for
Like
sure.
Apple could buy Warner Brothers right now with fucking the change in their couch.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
And like they're going to acquire these huge libraries of content.
Those companies,
That's interesting.
that's gonna be the war, man.
You telling me I'm gonna have to buy Apple TV? Is that what you're telling me? To see fucking Three Amigos?
Now you guys are watching Hulu? Now everybody's watching Hulu.
Wait, back to Flea. Remember, like in the '90s when they used to fucking play concerts with socks on their fucking
I saw him
on their
naked.
wieners?
Woodstock, they played naked.
You saw them like that?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's crazy. You could never get away with that now.
I think you might.
Yeah,
You
you
could?
could definitely get
I
away
think so.
playing naked.
They would
That's
play.
so gross.
They would play completely naked with socks on their cocks.
Dude, what's her face used to show her tits all the time? Courtney Love. She used to take her shirt off
Yeah,
all
but
the
girls
time.
can get away with that for forever and have gotten away with it. Like the girls get away with that. no
Boys are
problem.
gross.
There's a lot more penis
Like,
on
I don't
TV
know, look at
nowadays
that.
than breast assistants.
You're out of your mind. No,
I-
no, it's not.
Really?
Definitely
I mean,
not.
personally, like I don't know that I could be out there with just a sock. I'd have to put my balls in the
nah,
sock
I
too.
mean-
Oh yeah. No, I mean, nobody,
but
nobody
Flea's
would do that.
packing. He's packing heat.
Has to. You have to be if you're willing to do that.
I mean, it's definitely taped on or some sort,
I
something
don't know.
staple.
Well, the
maybe.
base covers, most of the time until he wants to show it.
But that's like a ridiculous thing. Like, imagine, like, even if you're a famous guy and like now you have kids and stuff, like, and like your kids look back at that time and like, what do you say to your kids? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, listen, I mean,
you can't even try. Like, there's no way. Like, it's got to be a joke. There's no way he's trying to like.
well, no, it's
like
definitely
say
a
that this was
joke.
artistic expression.
No, it's
That
definitely
was
a
drugs.
joke. But it's also they didn't have Instagram and all that stuff to promote themselves. What about the band who came out and played naked the other night?
Who's
Did
that?
you see? I'm saying
Exactly.
that's what they would say.
Exactly. They would
band
say
that
that.
op-
They'd be like, "Who's that?"
Yeah,
I don't
Megan, you know who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are?
you better.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yes.
All right. We're
Why
talking
do you
about
keep doing that to her?
what?
You keep checking on, she knows things.
Well, I mean, isn't that cordial
He
conversation?
just said Flea's a national treasure. All right.
Roundabouts, and then she threw it back in my face.
The Roundabouts one is crazy.
Wait, but
What do you
Is
call
that
it?
called something else? A rotary?
maybe I don't
No,
know.
that's an old phone.
Traffic
Remember those?
circle is definitely what it's called. Might not even be called a roundabout. I just made that up. I think.
I think a roundabout is also called a rotary.
I think a roundabout is like when you start telling somebody that they're going to meet up to a roundabout. You don't want to tell them you're going to hit a traffic circle. It's going to be a
Yeah,
roundabout. Go
rotary is a
halfway
round,
around.
yeah.
Roundabout a mile up.
Yeah.
You're gonna hit a roundabout.
Roundabout. Just
Roundabout and rotary, synonyms.
hit the roundabout. Go past the dead Mexican on the side of the road.
Oh my god.
What about the rotary phones? You remember those?
Yeah, of course I remember those. I'm 43.
You remember those?
Of course.
Like you had to go.
I don't, you guys.
Of course you don't.
Don't.
Meg, you remember the rotary phones?
No, but what would be a really cool thing, like to get the reaction moment? Like if you put a rotary phone in front of her and was like,
Could I figure it out?
no, I will show you how, but like just to watch her.
No,
Show
don't
you
show
how.
how.
All right,
Don't show
her
how.
but like watch her do that. That would be a pretty funny thing.
Hilarious. It would be funny. I tried the other night to write down old phone numbers that I remembered
Just for fun,
just for fun. I only came up with 5.
bro. You need something.
I was up by myself.
You should get
I was
Hulu
doing
back.
nothing. Get Hulu back?
Yeah.
What,
Stop
start
trying to
watching
write
the
down.
show?
Stop trying to remember old phone numbers.
I thought it was interesting that we used to remember phone numbers. Now we don't remember them. But there's a couple that are just glued in there.
There's a lot of shit.
You can't get rid of them.
No, we get.
Yeah, like I don't know a lot of people's numbers by heart. We learned each other's. 'cause we
I
figured
was
out
just going to ask
beforehand.
that. Do you know his phone number? Because
Yeah,
my
we
wife
know
does
each
not
other's.
know my phone number.
I know my wife's phone number, and my kids know our phone numbers.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
It's a must.
yeah.
But I don't know many. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know many. I know my dad's.
Sometimes I forget my own.
Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I forget my age. I mean, we're at that stage.
I know Brian Bavona's number by heart.
His old one.
That's cute.
His cell phone, because he's had the same cell phone for forever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
See? That's important. You need that. Time of need. You never know when you're going to need to make a call with a quarter.
You know what I'm excited for that's coming out, or it might have came out this week? The new Planet of the Apes movie. I want to see that
Me?
in the theater.
2. I want to rewatch the first 3.
Yeah, that would be fun, and then go into that one.
Can I watch this with the kids?
Yeah, it's just violence.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, no, they.
I don't want to get into
You
it.
could.
3 was a little iffy.
How
but
many of them are? They're all.
It's 3. 3. What's wrong with you today?
There's. I don't know, man.
Is that Mark Wahlberg?
There's
in that?
3. No. That was the one right before the new remakes.
Oh.
It started out with James Franco.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? Mikey.
Yeah.
What's the one main one? Andy. What's the main chimp's name?
The chimp?
Yeah.
Caesar.
Caesar. That's Caesar.
Andy.
Meg, have you? Andy, Caesar, Andy. Have you been in on these from the beginning? So you've seen the 2?
3.
Yeah, so I went and saw all of them, I think, in the movies.
And
Oh, wow.
What's the genesis of that?
Super fan.
That is a super fan.
I just think it's a fun movie to see there.
Okay.
It's intense.
All right.
It is intense.
I think I might have saw one of them.
This next one's going to take place way in the future from the last one, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't paid too much attention to the trailer. I just know it's coming out, and I trust that it'll be good.
It's pretty much
Don't worry about that.
we switch spots. That's pretty much what it is. It's now an ape society, and the humans are hidden away, trying to make their own society. So I don't know how it's gonna. It's gonna.
movies.
And it's a new director and writer, so it's gonna be a rough transition. But I am excited for it.
I need more movies like that. Like I need movies to watch with my kids. And every time like you go to like, all right, let's watch something together. The whole process of like scrolling through that kills you.
It's the worst.
That takes your soul away.
Sometimes I just go to sleep.
Also with kids.
Yeah, because they have no patience.
Like what's appropriate.
At least they're both boys and they're both close in age, so you don't have so much friction,
Yeah,
which
sure.
is good. Just put it on. Say, do what I do. I take the remote from him. I say, "Has Dad ever put on a bad movie?" No. Let's watch this. That's it.
interesting. I like that.
That's what I do all the time. And if you don't like it, you can go.
Have they done the Marvels?
We've
Like
done
all
some.
those?
We've done some of the Marvels. We've done some of the Marvels.
I've done some too. Not all of them.
You should write a book.
Who?
I wrote a book.
Oh shit! You should write another book,
What would this
like
book?
a parenting one.
A parenting book?
Yeah,
But like in that voice.
yeah. That's actually another idea for a podcast. Kurt's parenting tips. He's like, has Dad ever put on a bad movie? Sit down and watch it,
Yeah.
or you can go to bed. That's what he just said.
you don't like it, you
Well,
go
you
to
can
bed
shut
early.
the fuck up.
I don't give him the option to go to another TV. No way.
Here's something about the Planet of the Apes, because that I think maybe possibly could have happened at one day, but I think the robots are gonna fuck it up for the apes.
Ooh.
In
You
the
know?
future?
Yeah.
It's a possibility. You think that's going to be in the movie? Robots?
No, you're talking about real life.
No, I'm saying in real life.
Oh, okay.
The possibility for apes to take over the humans, I think the robot thing might have superseded that storyline.
I think
You
you're
know?
right.
Well, I just watched there's a documentary on Netflix about the Neanderthals. Did you see that?
No.
No.
Like how like Neanderthals is like kind of like a different species than what we are, Homo sapiens.
Right.
And like why did they just fucking disappear? And like we kind of think that they're like these simple basic that really weren't intelligent, but now like upon deeper look, they're saying that they think there's a lot more to the story than there's there. So like maybe those were the Planet of the Apes.
Surprising that nobody. Well, no, people are
Talking
making
apes,
robot
you know?
movies. I'm surprised
That's
you
a
haven't
crazy
seen
word.
those.
What?
The new
Neanderthal?
Planet of the Apes.
And you know
You
what's
ever
funny is
change
that
this
it's narrated by Sir Patrick Stewart. Like
That could be good or bad.
It's pretty good, but he says
Sure,
Neanderthal.
come on, Neanderthal.
He says Neanderthal, and like I'm like my whole life I always heard it as Neanderthal, and now he's saying Neanderthal.
Paul.
And I'm like,
Nobody's better than
wait a
the
second.
Planet Earth guy, and
Morgan
he's gonna
Freeman?
die soon. No. Fucking what the hell's his name? Dan Andreessen knows his name so well.
I know what you're talking about.
Shit.
This is like what he does.
Yeah, it's what he does. He just does voiceovers.
William
for
Shatner?
No.
No,
Liv
Meg,
Schreiber.
please.
David Attenborough?
David Attenborough, yes.
David Attenborough.
He's the best. And he's going to die soon. 'cause he's old as dirt.
in his natural habitat.
Do you know you could get an app? I don't know if you could get it on your phone or it was just a bit somebody
Which
did.
just talks like him?
You could put it on your computer and it will see you and it will narrate what you're doing on the phone. Calling you a Homo sapien. This Homo sapien is drinking, lapping up some water from.
That's not real.
I saw a bit of it, so either he did it and did the voiceover, or it's really some sort of an app that will narrate what you're doing.
Homo sapien
And it was-
licking an ice cream cone quite incorrectly.
He seems to have dripped it all over his legs.
Remember when we did the stretch film commercial narrated like that?
Yes.
Oops! Here's the spill! Remember that?
I do remember that.
That was fun.
Funny shit. Oh man.
Whoa.
Life.
Life. I wonder, will it take me under?
Has it's time to go home going?
I think I'm a mental patient. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to
I
do.
think it's a good
I did the second. I did another one by myself and then listened to it. I think there's something wrong with me.
What?
You gotta hear it. I'm telling. I almost actually texted John last night and said, "Listen, I think you gotta listen to the third episode because I think I'm losing my mind. Like I don't know if I should be doing it.
No, of course you should.
I'm just talking. I'm just saying shit.
Get another person on. Get Rob.
No, I am. I got a buddy coming in tomorrow from work. Thursday from work. I'm gonna get Rob. I gotta be prepared for that. That's gonna.
No, yeah, you gotta be in the
I
right
just told him
mental
today
state.
that he looks like Gallagher. I'm like, you know who Gallagher is? He's got his little hat on with his hair hanging out.
He does. Like, Rob,
goes-
you got a fucking giant hammer and watermelons in the back right
You
now?
know what his answer was? I don't
my
even know
God.
my father. I was like, oh boy. I'm like, I'm
Wait,
not ready
what?
for this. Yeah. I said, you know who Gallagher is? The comedian from the 70s? He goes, Kurt, I don't even know who my father is.
He's lying about that. That's not true.
But it's, I mean, seriously, like I listened to myself last night and had a cigarette in the garage and I said, I don't know if this is a good idea. I sound like a crazy person.
No, but I think that's good. That makes it good. As long as you didn't say anything to get you in trouble, let it rip.
I don't know.
Even if he did, let it rip.
Yeah.
Still smoking, huh?
Yeah. So addicted. Let's not talk about it. It's really sad.
We haven't had a guest in a long time.
Yeah.
You got to do something crazy.
What do you mean?
You got to because like you don't want to be uncomfortable, and I know that. But you got to like put yourself in you got to really put yourself in some uncomfortable situations and like survive out of it.
You should do some like hard drugs and do one. You know?
Who's gonna do hard drugs with me? I can't do it by myself, John. Hey, oh, this guy's coming.
You want
back
to do
around.
like a very...
Springtime happens. This
You
guy
want to
wakes
do like
up.
a real serious edible and like just see what happens?
What, like a 25er?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Or a 50?
You want to?
No, I'm saying like you should
I mean,
do that.
Will you do it with me?
Yeah.
And then I'm not allowed to smoke
No. What do you mean? Weed or cigarettes?
cigarettes.
Yeah, you can.
Like, you
smoke.
want me to take like a 30 and then not smoke cigarettes?
Oh, I thought we were talking about doing the podcast.
Wait, I want to do this.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm
you
gonna
want to do a
take
25 and talk with me?
I'm gonna take my regular 5. Maybe I'll scoot up to 10.
Oh, get out of here with your 5.
But I want to see both of you guys on 50s. That'd be pretty fucking incredible.
I'll do it. I just gotta ask my wife.
Is you allowed?
Yeah. Or I just gotta warn her, you know, because I don't know what I'm gonna say.
You can't do. I don't think you could do 50.
Why not?
That's a lot.
See what
That's
happens.
a lot.
Do you want to do 25 and then pop another 25?
That's 50.
No, I know, but I'm saying, do you want to start off with 25?
Yeah, we could.
Sweet. That's gonna be a great idea. I'm down.
Good night.
I'm not doing 25. If you guys all want to go
Well,
to
then
jail,
you can't be on the show
if
that
you all
day.
want to go to jail,
You could sit
give
over
me
there.
the
then.
25. We'll really test your loyalty. Let's see if we want to get locked up together. Give me a 25.
No, I don't think we're gonna
and
do
next
anything
thing you
bad.
know, we're gonna be on a helicopter somewhere.
It's gonna make you paranoid.
It'll either make you paranoid or you're gonna laugh yourself to the floor and not be able to get up.
I think.
Yeah, that's scary.
Maybe both.
It'll be interesting. That'll
Definitely
be fun.
paranoid. That's why I gotta like warn people in my life about it because I'm gonna be paranoid.
Lessons on edibles.
Yeah, but but I think like Rogan talks about this all the time about like the benefits of that is like you take yourself to this horribly vulnerable spot. You get super uncomfortable and you're forced to deal with like, you know, that fucking weakness. Like you're a weak
I
little
wonder
bitch.
if you would get
And you're-
off. I wonder if you would get off topic and not really understand. I wonder if we'll like not understand what we're saying to each other.
Probably.
That might happen.
I mean, that's what happens to me.
That would be
sometimes.
hysterical to watch.
that would be
So weird.
hysterical.
No, but you know what's better, to be honest with you? This is mushrooms is better. Mushrooms, if done the right way, and done
Yeah, but
smartly.
I don't think I want to sit and talk on mushrooms. I think I want to go and do on mushrooms.
I think it's the same thing. With the
Do
edibles.
what?
Anything. You just want to be free.
Dance?
Yeah, I'll dance.
Dancing is always the
As long as
best.
nobody's watching me.
Dancing and drugs is the
Like,
best.
I just picture you like,
Wow, that was
through
amazing.
time space.
hands up on
Like, that's what I picture him doing. Like,
Kurt with his hands up.
I just don't think I can take mushrooms and sit down in a chair.
No, but why? You don't have to limit yourself. You know?
We're talking about a show.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize you were talking about that.
Yeah,
No, this is not for public consumption.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're gonna set that up.
let's do it.
Sweet, sweet cheese.
We should do it and make some like football picks.
So I'll referee.
yeah.
When it's not even on.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and you sit here.
No, I want to look at him.
I want to stare at you in the eyes. It's gonna be nonsense.
Meg took some fucking 2.5 skis over the fucking.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Meg took some two. Well, she took one.
With the 4 drinks?
No.
No.
Day before.
no. But I didn't really feel anything. But the problem is, I'm funny naturally. So I'll crack a joke, and then Jesse's like, "Ooh, she's high. Like, that's high Meg speaking." And I'm like, "No, I'm just funny."
Yeah,
And
but
then I'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm having a great day." And he's like, "Only a high person would say that." And I'm like, "Nope, I'm just having a good time." So I don't think I was that high.
you know how like you have those friends like when they're fucking wasted and you're like, oh, you fucking drunk? Like, nah, I'm fine.
Yeah, but maybe she was comfortable.
I feel like she's one of those people. You know what I mean? Like,
be.
she's fucking totally smashed. She's like, what, you fucked up? No, I'm good. I'm good.
I
Totally
mean,
good.
she's not totally smashed off at 2.5.
no,
I don't-
2.5 is not a lot.
No, but
It's
you
just a
feel
good
it.
feeling.
It's a good feeling. That's it. It doesn't. What I find about the 2.5 is 2.5 is the good feeling without the paranoia.
We're
You
gonna
get
take
paranoia at 5?
A little bit.
yeah, we're gonna take
Little
that
bit.
point away and move it over and have 25.
Move the decimal point.
No,
1 point
I
over.
already know that I can't do 25. I want to watch you guys do 25, and maybe I'll bump up to 10 if we're getting crazy.
I
but
think you could do it.
no, I know I could do it, but I don't want to. But yeah, Meg did the 2.5.
She needs more.
Yeah, obviously. She
You
needs
met
more.
one of my friends, John.
That's
People
right.
forget. You met one of my friends out and about.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Starbucks.
big Sunday, saving lives, meeting friends.
How do you say her last name?
Daniel.
Danyu.
French.
Is it French? Is she French?
No.
She doesn't speak it.
She was nice.
No. God, no.
You know, I wouldn't have met her, but what happened was
I thought that was a cute text message that she sent. That was super cute.
I got my
Yeah.
I went in, I got my coffee, and came out, and I got a big problem with the coffee cups these days. They're always leaking on me.
Lids aren't staying on, right?
No, it's the bottom coming out of the
Ooh.
bottom.
Oh, that's different.
So I was sitting in the car, and all of a sudden I feel a little squirt coming out the bottom of the cup, and I was like, I got to go back in and get another cup. And then she was like, "Are you John?" And I was like, "See, it's fate. It's broken coffee cup."
There you go.
I thought she was like knocking on your window.
No,
Did you need another cup?
it was just
She
like
would
a piece
have
of paper
never
and a
done
thing. Can
that.
you sign this for me?
Shout out to Liv.
Give you a leaky cup so you could sign it when
Honestly,
you give it
shout out
back.
to Liv. Yeah.
Sorry about the
Me and
rant.
Liv are both starting our gardening journeys together.
When is
For the
Liv?
sake of her employer, I didn't say that.
Yeah, we can't confirm or deny what we're talking about here. When are we gonna have Liv as a guest? No? Did she just freeze?
I mean, I could talk to her. I don't know if she would like that. Hello?
Yeah, you froze. You went away.
Yeah, what's up with your guests?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, where's the magician?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I thought we were getting a magician in here.
True.
TJ Lynch.
Okay.
TJ
All right.
Lynch was like, "Yeah, it's a good thing you guys got Meg around. Otherwise, it'd be all fucking dick jokes."
Kind of getting there.
Yeah, might as well. I just let you guys go. Boner, whatever you said, the word of the week last week.
I forgot about that.
Bone is funny.
Boner is.
Bone is funny for girls too.
What do you
Okay?
think the outsourced people think of that part? You know,
They probably laugh.
I don't think they listen.
you don't think so?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
I think they're just doing.
If you're listening, Mags, I want you to go into the Slack chat and write artichoke. And if you don't say that, then you don't actually listen.
Right? What?
Artichoke, that's a safe word.
Artichoke. Is it a
Yeah.
story that I missed?
No.
Oh,
Artichokes.
Yeah, it just we're testing.
Mags, this is a serious pressure.
That's a good
Over.
one.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Imagine.
Artichoke.
This is good.
What do you think? What's the like? Should we
Over
bet on
under?
it? Yeah, exactly. See, you know what I'm talking about.
I say no.
Yeah, I'll
Not the
bet.
right terminology, but yes.
I say
What's
no.
the spread? What's the line?
No, it's either yes or no. It's 50-50.
This is one of those easy bets.
You say
I
what?
say yes. Yes.
I say no.
I say no.
I don't even know, Mags, but I'm going to say yes because I just want to put one in for positivity.
All right.
We're 50-50.
That's
right
how I felt too. All right, what are we betting?
So bad.
Losers have to take 25 milligrams.
There you go. Bing, bing. Hope we lose.
Yeah, losers got to do 25 mgs.
Great, actually. If these two had to take 25, it would actually be
yeah.
better.
No, it would be a disaster.
Let's go. I'll do it if Meg does it.
Oh, man.
I know.
Yeah, drugs are good, man.
That's it.
It's like really summer out. Like we're about to go outside to meet 75 degrees.
It's not here, Meg.
It's
Thanks.
about it's about to hit. It's about to hit.
Yeah, next week, I think. Keep on saying that.
Memorial Day?
I keep on saying it.
I think today, tomorrow, I'm getting a permit for the
MDW is
pool.
coming up.
What'd you say?
MDW, it's coming up.
Must drink water.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Patriotic Day.
Must drink water?
During Memorial Day, you know? You're like,
Oh, so you don't get a little tootsie? What is it? Tipsy?
Are you all right?
test up?
How's that vodka soda doing?
It's
treating you?
empty.
Is that White Claw with liquor in it? They're doing that now?
Yeah. And it's less percentage as the regular
Wow,
White
it's like a
Claws.
high noon. I can't see you.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Can you see that?
That's not right.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yep.
Wait,
Interesting.
did you go to 7-Eleven and buy one of those?
No, I got it for the communion party for my job.
Got it.
And then I brought two here. I had one, I don't know, at some point, and I have one today.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
White Claws.
White Claw.
Everybody's
Ew,
doing it.
I haven't had one of those in a minute.
Everybody's not doing it.
The vodka sodas, everybody's doing it.
I was listening to some other podcast that I forgot about it, I forgot which one it was, but the guy was making fun of Andrew Huberman. He's like, listen, I'll save you a lot of time. Just don't drink alcohol.
That's it.
You know?
I know a lot
He's
of
like, you don't have to listen to the podcast anymore. Moral of the story is, don't drink.
That's what a lot of people are saying nowadays. And a lot of people are listening.
There's a lot of good reasons to not, but then at the same time, it is fun.
I enjoy it. We all know that.
When it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
But it's wrong a lot more than it's right.
As my mother would always say, too much of anything will kill you.
Yeah, but the whole point about alcohol is you got to drink too much in order to feel it.
No, that's not true. You could drink 2 cans of hard alcohol and you're drunk.
Yeah, there's a 2.5 milligram version of alcohol.
No, that's a clip. 2.5 cans of hard alcohol.
I didn't say 2.5 cans. I said 2 cans.
2 cans of the hard alcohol.
I could get you. All right, sorry, I said hard alcohol, but I could get you 2 beers, and you will be zooted, 100%.
Like what? Like the 9-pointers, 10-pointers,
whatever pointers. I'm gonna get you drunk off of 2 beers. You tell me you got to drink too much.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Stop drinking vodka sodas from restaurants. They don't put alcohol in it.
I drink whiskey.
They do.
Yeah, not enough.
They do. Enough's enough for Meg.
Apparently.
4.
She was fucking. She was
too many.
What's in a espresso? Martini is vodka, right?
Yes.
So she had tequila
It's
and
vodka,
vodka.
Baileys.
but it's vodka,
Espresso
Baileys, Kahlua.
You had a lot of different liquors that day.
Yeah.
That's
the one,
weird.
The one
did,
that I
that was
got
nice.
had Bailey's in it, or it did not have Bailey's in it.
Yeah, you almost didn't get Baileys, and I said, live a little. You already had an ice cream cone today, so we got Baileys in it.
And you spilled that on your shirt, too.
I spilled that on myself. Wow, I
All
forgot.
over your white
I
shirt.
forgot about that. I had a white shirt on. Fucking spilled it all over myself. That was terrible. And then fucking Ricky came out with that Tide pen.
Those things are lifesavers.
Yeah.
They're cool.
I don't really wear white for that reason. Like, I'm
Cocktails?
not trying to fucking spill anything on me, and I'm gonna spill something on me.
Yes,
Yeah?
ma'am.
Yeah.
As a man.
Yasmin. Remember
Yasminda.
Yasmin Bleeth?
Yasmin Bleeth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Baywatch.
Needs to be a show like Baywatch on
I think
now.
didn't they have a movie recently?
That was a long time ago. That was with The Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
that
that
was-
long ago.
10 years?
No.
6.
5.
5. All right. That's a long time.
There was some people in that one that I liked.
Some talent.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you don't see Pamela Anderson anywhere anymore, right?
She did
She had
that thing on Netflix.
Yeah, that great documentary was great, too.
It was great.
That was another thing that was like 2-3 years ago, guys.
No, it
Nah,
wasn't.
that was like a
like
year ago.
A year or two.
About her life?
Yeah. That was like a year ago.
It was good. It was very good.
I didn't see the whole thing.
Kind of felt bad for her,
Oh, that was the point, probably.
I guess.
She's the one with Tommy Lee.
Tommy,
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw
that. Remember that tape? Remember having that
Oh
tape?
my God, yeah, we talked about that. That's brilliant.
That was wild. Did they leak it on purpose? No, probably not, right?
Of course they did.
No, but back then they didn't know about that.
It's just like playing the bass with no clothes on.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
That's a
people.
good point.
I think people afterwards, like because of the success of it, started leaking sex tapes. But I don't think they did.
She's one of the hottest women at that time, and he had one of the biggest cocks at that time. Okay, no offense, Meg. I'm sorry, but that's
oh
the truth.
my God.
True.
that
Use the
word.
word.
Penises. I'm
Use
sorry,
wiener,
penises. I
wiener.
didn't mean that. Wiener.
Wiener.
All right.
Wiener.
Ween is so
Hey,
much.
weenus.
Ween is so much more benign.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say the C word. But
Wiener is so much more benign. What a sentence.
if you could honk a horn of your boat with your penis, you would send that video out to
I
people.
don't think so.
True. I mean, you don't think that
You just fucking took her out of commission. You just took her out of commission.
one of the top 5, and then
Ew.
following in that footstep, one of the top 5 most famous people in the world right now
Yeah.
is only famous
Because of that.
because of that.
That's true.
And an equally sized male appendage.
Yes.
A black,
Yes.
you know?
Right, Jed?
Wait, who
Yeah.
you talking? I was like, she doesn't have a penis.
He was on that fucking LA show and he was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. Not a big Mulaney fan.
Speaking of her, quickly, you guys watch The Roast?
Kim K?
Didn't we talk about that last night?
Or did you see Nikki
Didn't we
Glazer?
talk
With
about
Tom
Kill?
Brady? I wouldn't really talk about it because nobody had watched it yet. I didn't see it.
Still didn't
really?
watch it.
But you can go ahead. Go ahead.
was
Nikki's great. No, I was just gonna say Nikki's fantastic.
They said they fucking, they were talking about it.
She's getting a lot of love and perfect timing because I think she just came out with a special on HBO.
Yeah. Or it's just
yeah.
coming out. Yep.
Yeah.
She's kind of hot.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I saw her in person. She's fucking great.
Oh, you went
She's
to see her
raunchy, but
live?
she's good.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're not blushing when she says
Yeah, I was just gonna say she's dirty.
Yeah.
Kurt says it.
I can't say
and
the
next
C
thing you know,
word.
you're all blushed up.
She is, but I don't.
She talks about
No, I
hogging
don't.
it down
I
her
don't
throat.
want you to say that word in my space.
She literally talks about that.
Yeah, but I don't know her. I don't know her personally. I don't want to hear you say that word, phrase, all the above.
She owns her own vulva also.
Remember that?
That a vulva owner. That was so funny. I forgot about that.
Kurt, you kind of own a vulva
True.
also.
What's a Volvo? A Volvo? Like the car?
A vulva.
What's a vulva? Why are we laughing at that? What's that a word for? Oh, vulva?
Well, I don't know if it's somewhere in the vagina land.
I feel like that was in a movie.
I don't know.
Vulva.
I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure the difference between vagina and vulva, but I know that they're connected.
Wait, are they the same thing?
I don't know. Only one of us in this room or screen knows the answer to the question.
No, I'm done. I'm good. I'm okay. What's a Volvo?
I know it's one of the safest cars.
What's the difference between a vulva and a vagina?
Vulva.
I'm literally on my work computer.
That's all right.
The
You won't get in
vulva's
trouble.
outside. It's outside.
Outside.
It's the outside region. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Yeah.
I have so many things I want to say, but I can't say it because I'm just going to offend somebody. It's on the outside.
The other
There's not
one
much
is the
outside.
passage.
The passage, the
The
inside.
canal, if you will.
Oh, so the vulva is like the fun part in the beginning, and then the vagina.
That's where all,
That's where-
Thanks for listening.
that's where all the magic happens.
Oh my
Tease
god.
him with the vulva,
No.
get him with the vagina.
No. Oh my god.
Nope.
Hi, Dad.
Okay.
Oh my god. If his parents ever heard this, I'm dropping dead.
She's freaking out.
I'm
She's
done.
freaking out.
This is why Liv can never come on the podcast. Liv, you would die.
Yeah, right.
She's
Next
gonna
thing you know,
text me
Liv's
this part and be like,
breaking
"Yep,
down
I'm
the
at vulva
differences.
part."
What if I
Oh my
saw her
God.
in in the Sayville Bean? I was like, "Yo, Liv, you see that episode with the vulva in it?"
And she was
You
like,
know?
"Yeah, gee, that was funny."
I'm on my way to Bayport.
Okay.
All right. Now that we know the differences
Let's
of
go
biology,
Red Sox. Let's go Red Sox.
let's go.
Enjoy the game. Get a hot dog.
Get a hot dog. Tell us how much.
You know
Yeah,
what?
you'll know. You'll know.
Her saying I'm sweating and her voice fucking going up an octave was fucking priceless.
All right. Good night.